his eye. Nuts and bolts in the late night sky. Tinker's paradise built in the shed. Grease monkey keeps the gears in his head.
Hey guys, Grease Monkey 34 here, coming to another video. So today we're using some more lumber, some good lumber. What we're making today is a DIY planter box, I guess, for your fruit and vegetables, or you can use it as a box for flowers or whatever. So I'm gonna put up on screen what I'm gonna try to make is like a 3-tier staircase planter. So I already got some things cut. I got these 2x2s for like 1.5 by 1.5 inch. Some pine, and then got some 2 feet long ones. Yeah, these are a foot. These are 2 feet, and these are 3 feet. We're gonna make it about 3 feet high, and we're gonna have like 3 stairs about a foot difference for height. So we're gonna have 4 on the back. 2 on the back, and then 2 on the front of the back. It makes sense in the picture there. Then you had 2 in the middle there, and then 2 on the front, the shorter guys, because we can just tie into them as we go. And for side lumber, I'm using some 1x6. This is rough cut, so got some of that just for the sides. And for the bottom, it's not gonna be on the ground. It's gonna be off the ground about 2 inches, so I want some raised. So I've got a piece of treated plywood, 1/2 inch plywood. We're gonna cut in strips and put it in there as we go. So yeah, so you got these pieces. I'm gonna cut some of these at 4 feet, because the dimensions I want is 4 feet by 4 feet. Then it'll fit in my area. So yeah. 2 of these on the front, and then about 6 of them on the back to get up that height. So let's do this. Okay guys, got most of it cut for the lumber pieces. Don't worry about that, those are just scraps. So we got the 1x6, they got cut at 4 feet. We got 6 for the front, 6 for the back, and then 4 for 2 on each side for the lower bits. And then above those will be the 32 inch long boards for the 2. And then above those will be the 16 inch to make up that little bit on the end. So yeah, got them all cut. So now we can start taking the drill and screwing some in together to make it the frame up mostly. And then for the center bits, we're just gonna have to wing it with some 2x2, and yeah, just a support for the plywood and that stuff. Okay, got the back side screwed together. So we got like a 2 inch gap on the bottom. But yeah, you're probably never going to see this side even, but what can you do? I wanted to make pretty on all sides. So now we're going to do the front side, which is only 2 boards. And then we'll attach the front to the back with the side pieces. Hey. Hey, my helper dog. Okay guys, got the 2 sides on. Now it's coming together mostly. So yeah, now got those done, it'll support itself. I can move on to these 32 inch long boards, lay them in here, one on top of the other. Then I know where to put the 2x2 to hold the 32 inch. And then above this will be the 16 inch. It will go right in here. Yeah, and do the same with the boards, and it'll line it up. Okay guys, got the boards on. I screwed them in here first, and then I just found out where I wanted to lay the 2x2. And they are about 3/4 inch gap in here, just for the front boards. The front boards will go from there to there for like the second layer. yeah, I've been using this little piece of scrap just for a gauge, and working good. So now we're going to move to the third layer. I got the longer 2x2s, the 3-foot ones, and they're going to go somewhere in here, and that'll be the top tray. So let's do this. Get those 16-inch boards on this side and lay them in here and screw them in just like what I did. So yeah, so let's get this done. Okay guys, just put in the top pieces. So I got them all both screwed in, and a 3/4 inch gap on them too. So now I think I'm gonna lay the cross pieces across here, the 1x6, and then go from there if I need any more support, and I need to put the floor in too. Okay guys, got the 4 on the top done. I forgot to guys put 2 more on both bottoms. Gotta put 2 more across here, and I gotta put just 2 more across here, and that's mostly it. And then we can start putting some braces in. I want to put a brace in the center there, and a center in here. Oh, and a center in here, the 2x2s. And then put some plywood in the bottom. Gotta cut that into, I think they were 16 inches by 4 feet, so pretty easy. Okay guys, got the other pieces in, and I got the rest of the 2x2s in, the middle ones. So yeah, I got 2 more board strips in there. I got 2 more board strips in here. I mostly ran out of boards, so I have to tag some in on the bottom one. Not too bad. They're gonna be covered with dirt anyways. Well, not covered with dirt that far down, but they're gonna be hidden away because they're gonna be the plywood floor in here only a foot deep. So yeah. So now I guess it's time to dig out that plywood and flip this thing over on the bottom, and then tack some plywood up in there. Yeah, so let's get to it. Okay guys, just got this bottom cut out and on. I got the other 2 cut out. They are 15, and this is a 15 out of 15, 14 and a quarter because of where this plate is. But yeah. So yeah, how I attach this bottom piece, this is the hard one. It's just some screws right into the side of the plywood, the 2-inch screws. There's a whole bunch of them around. This is going to be on the ground anyways, so it's not going to really matter if it's good enough support it. But this one here and the next one will be raised up, so they have to be supported pretty good. Okay guys, just got it all in. Just took some like scrap pieces and put it in here. So yeah, definitely also put it on all sides. I'm gonna flip it back over. This is already screwed down, but these are just barely screwed down, so I'm gonna screw them back from the other way, the plywood sheets, and then it'll be nice and solid. Got to drill some 1/2-inch holes in them just for water drainage. When I flip it back over, I'll do that. Okay guys, got it flipped up next to the quad so I can move it easy. So pretty much done. I drilled all the holes. There's 12 holes in each box. So we're going to have a good drainage. Don't want to get it too wet. Or if it rains or anything, it gets soaked. It'll drain it out if there's too much moisture. One other thing I might do later on, I'm not going to do it now, but I do a burn on it, maybe a stain. But you don't really want that because the burn you can, but the stain, you want to try to avoid that in your crops. You don't want to eat that. You don't want to have your crop sit in some stain or anything, and then we eat it. Stay away from that. But one thing I do want to do is when I get some 1x4, make some trim. Let the trim it up a little bit. But yeah, but she's looking pretty good. When I get into place out in the back there, I'm going to show you guys. Okay guys, but yeah, once we get it filled up with dirt, up to about 10 inches to a foot on both each level, then you're gonna look pretty good. Hey, what do you think? Do you look good? You know, digging in there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Okay guys, just finished putting some trim on. Just using the jigsaw and the drills mostly. But yeah, got the trim on. It's 3 inches wide, 1/2 inch thick. So yeah, these little corner pieces I put I notched it a little bit so it fits in. It's pretty nice. And the top one is just a full wraparound on all sides. And the hangover is about 5/8. That's what I choosed. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a quick sand on the bottom one. The top one's already did. You can see the color difference between like that to that. I'm gonna get a quick sand and then I'll hit it with the blowtorch and see how that looks. Okay guys, just took the blowtorch and charred the inside to make it last a little bit longer, like a Japanese style. And then I took some linseed oil and I sprayed it on and rubbed it in, so that will make it last longer. I did it on the outside and on the inside. So now put some dirt, rock, and then some dirt. Okay guys, just put the dirt in, now the rock. Got all spread it out. Now I did even amounts, so now we're going to put the dirt in. We're going to fill it up to about the bottom of the line because it will settle down over time. Okay guys, just put the dirt in a mixture of the 3-in-1 dirt for vegetables. So we fill it all the way up. We got it overfull right now, and it'll seep down a little bit more over time. So yeah, so that's the look of it. I like how it turned out, so gonna wait until I get some vegetables and it'll be good. Okay guys, after a couple weeks we got some vegetables growing and it turned out pretty good. The sunlight definitely make it even better when it hits it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.